Hello, hello, hello. Oh, God, I think you're the first one. I just want to make sure everything is set up. Bring it up on my laptop so I can actually see what everyone is saying. And mute it so I don't have to hear my own terrible voice. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me zoom in a little bit. Not making me nice, dizzy. I have a mess on my workstation. You know, after doing these lives for so long, you think that I'd be like, I don't know, a little more prepared. Of course not. But I have this paintbrush, and for the sake of time, I already gessoed it and added some coarse texture gel to the handle along the metal band and down into the bristles a little bit. But this takes a little bit of time, so an hour wasn't gonna cut it. I'm gonna take it back, and we all have new products, new stuff, and I love everything in my studio, everything. But there's so much in my studio that I don't use and that I have, and it's pointless to have it and not use it. So, like, I have Dr. P.H. Martin's calligraphy inks. This is in copper. And then Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. Like, who remembers these? Yeah. And these are quick color. Quick color. I have, this was a Christmas ornament. It looked like this-ish. That I just covered in black gesso. And I have a little bit that's wet on the back yet. I have a Halloween stamp. We're gonna stamp. Like, we're gonna use stamping. As much as I love assemblage, as much as I love adding resin pieces, we're gonna add ephemera to this brush. This is a Recollections Halloween stamp. This is a scrap of paper from Tim Holtz. What is that paper? Lost and Found, I think. Another thing I hoard in my studio is paper pads, because we all need that. All right, I have some Ranger Archival ink and VersaFine Onyx Black and Recollections detail embossing powder in ebony. So we're gonna stamp. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. We're gonna stamp, we're gonna spray, we're gonna, I don't know. You know, I'm not prepared. I should be, but I'm not. All right, let me give myself a little room. Let me bring up my wonderful spray box. Don't judge me. All right, we are going to, I loved these glimmer mists. Oh, thank you, Cindy. And I don't use them. I never use them anymore. So here we go. This blue is so rich, and I'm like, I'm scared of it. And at this point, I'm not worried about how much I spray on here, because I haven't used them in this long. So what am I going to do? Waste it? And I'm not going to worry too much about the back. I'll just cover it a little bit. There's no texture gel on the back, so all right. Let me give that a little spray with my heat gun. I'm sorry that gets so loud. I wonder if this works to cover it. Probably not. Olga, let me tell you, I literally just switched to this box. I used to use an Arizona green tea box that, like, it was like a case of these bottles, right? And so I used that box for years, and finally the bottom started to just disintegrate. Look, they even have a little shelf built in. Okay, so that's kind of sort of dry. Let's add some of this green. This, or is it the blue? No, the green over top of black gesso. Oh, that's so yummy. And it's weird because I always use black gesso, and here I am with white. But I'm switching it up a little bit today. Switching it up. I have tons of stamps. I'm going to use a little water to spray it down just to get that ink to flow a little bit. I have tons and tons and tons of stamps. I was just chatting with Matter of Crafts last night, and I was like going through my stamp stash, and why do I buy these stamps? I love them so much, and I never use them. I don't know. I don't know why some are having trouble with the sound. I don't know. Maybe if you try and refresh your page and come back in. Sometimes YouTube can be finicky like that. While that's still a little bit wet, I'm going to take my Dr. P.H. Martin's iridescent calligraphy color in copper, and I'm just going to add a little bit of splatter. And these, look, this is how old they are. They're like super chunky. I can't even like suck them up anymore. I have to use a paintbrush because that's how old they are, because I don't... I'm telling you, by the time we're all done with this quarantine nonsense, I'm going to use up all the supplies in my studio. I probably won't, but it sounded good. I got to not shop. That's what I got to not do. Yes, Marie, the paintbrush did have gesso on it, just white gesso, and, excuse me, some coarse texture gel. I wish I could be like Karen. She will talk the whole way through. Not that I don't want to talk to you guys, but I get so engrossed in what I'm doing that I forget that I'm doing a live stream, and I'm like, oh, wait, I have to say something. Just going to put some around the edges, and I don't even care that it dripped down into the bristles. I'm all right with that. A paintbrush is supposed to be messy, correct? That sounded very authoritative, correct? Terrible, I'm terrible. All right, I'm gonna leave the box out. This is where we're at now. Give you a little show. And where am I gonna put it to dry? This is exciting when you have no space in your studio because you hoard everything. Not that I hoard anything at all. Right. All right, I am going to spray the frame, or I'm looking for something to prop it up with. I'll just use the cap if that holds it up. I doubt it. Oh, look at that. It's like magic. I forgot what I wanted to do with, oh, I was going to paint it. We're not going to spray it. We're going to paint it. See, you can have all the ideas in your head and you can know exactly what you're going to do. And as soon as you go live, forget it. That's like out the door. Just put a little paper towel down. Terry, I can't even run out of paper. I try. I really do try. But then I buy more paper because I love it. Oh, God. Listen, I talk to myself even when I'm not live streaming. Maybe that's that weird artist side of me. Not that any of us have a weird side, but, you know. All right, I'm going to use, and so I like to use a lot of my different mediums in ways that they weren't initially intended. Like I like to use them for how they're intended, but I also like to stretch them. So I like to use them in different ways. Like this is calligraphy ink. I don't do calligraphy. I think I have crap handwriting. So I don't even attempt to, but I'm using it, you know, as like an accent paint color. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And when it dries, it's going to have a little bit of a metallic-y look, but yet kind of matte, if that's even possible, to have both. Okay, so let's be honest. Who is streaming in their pajamas today? It's Saturday, day whatever, I don't even know, of this quarantine. And I'll be the first to admit I'm in my pajamas. I am. I ain't even gonna lie. But it's a comfy day, and I'm all right with that. Here, Karen, I'll show you. This was an ornament. Oh, it is a mirror. Look at me looking at myself. This was a Christmas ornament that I just covered in black gesso. See, the bunny slippers is what does it. I'm all right with that. I thought about putting on a pair of jeans and, but I thought, wow, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be, not that I'm lounging all day because I'm working. I'm still trying to, I have a couple commissions that I'm still working on. And housework, yard work. There's no need for me to get dressed right now. I don't even know where I put the lid. There we go. Look at that, 15 minutes in already. Ugh. Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry. Spray that with a little water to get it moving. And we're gonna set that aside to dry. Again, where am I gonna put it? All right, now, what's next? I don't even know. Stamping. We're gonna stamp. Let's see. Zoom in a little. I have my Tim Holtz stamping platform. This is just like my waste paper. Hey Debbie, it's nice to see you here. All right, this is one of my favorite, most favoriteest. This is one of my favorite, wow, stamp sets. And again, it never gets used. Oh, that's always lovely when that happens. I'm gonna try and get it. Obviously, it's gonna look crooked on the paper, but I'm trying to get it where the hands don't have as much like crud on it. Stamp that. All right. What am I using? Versafine Onyx Black ink. I absolutely love this ink. It's a pigment ink, so it does take longer to dry. But when you put embossing powder, which we're going to do, over top of it, it dries like instantly. It's almost like the embossing powder seals it. What is the heart stamp? There's the Love Potion and then the Planchette. I don't know which one we were talking about. See, Cindy, I'm not too concerned about my doing any embossing buddies or embossing, or not embossing powder, and anti-static powder tool. Can't even talk. Because I lied. I'm not using black embossing powder. This is why lives are so much fun. I'm using clear embossing powder. Or else I would have done the anti-static powder tool. I think that's good. Grab a scrap piece of paper. Dump that on there. And we're gonna fussy cut and well, I don't know why there's so much traffic outside. Nobody's supposed to be out there. So with using the clear embossing powder, it doesn't matter, to me anyways, if it gets elsewhere. All right, put this back. Ooh, I almost dumped it everywhere. Fresh bottle. Oh, and I just flick that onto my paintbrush. Awesome. We might get a different effect. Oh, if someone could please translate for me. I feel so sorry. Oh. All right, we're gonna set that aside to dry, or to cool off. Sorry, that would be wonderful. Okay, so you guys might see my stream elements that's popping up. I had, wonderful YouTube, I had lost watch time in YouTube, and so my super chat button doesn't work anymore. I'm not allowed to monetize my channel at the moment, which is a little frustrating, but it is what it is. And so it pops up with a link for a tip jar. It's not expected at all. So, but if you feel up to it, there's where you could leave a tip. This is almost dry, except for on the back, of course. Yes, with the gold everywhere. Also, it's sharing a link for my new my new Facebook group that I just started. It's for, yeah, if I could think. It's for quarantine artists live stream worldwide. No pressure. There's literally a file for you to add your your information, your let me think, because I can't think. You can add your if you're an artist, add your name, all your social medias, your PayPal, your Venmo, your tip jar, whatever you have, and then there's a schedule in another file, and just pick a time slot, edit your name in there, and go live right in the group. There's no pressure. There's no, it's not craziness. It's just fun for artists and for art lovers alike. So if you want to join, the link will pop up. All right. These are Finnabair stamps, the Dream Without Fear. Let me see how I'm going to set this up. And I think I want to use them, but I'm not sure. Yes, the washi tape helps the magnet so I can pick them up. Oh, Maria, I don't mind. I appreciate that anyone's translating for me. It's hard enough to try and pay attention to what I'm making, what what is going on in the chat. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right. If you know me and you watch my videos, I am not a fussy cutter. Some do it. Some love it. I, however, am not one of them. So we're just going to cut this out around the edge-ish. How much time do we got? 22. All right. Fussy cutting is not my friend. I specifically bought a Brother Scan and Cut, so I didn't have to fussy cut. But obviously I'm not going to feed this through my machine right now. Look, I can't even cut like a straight line around it. Oh, yeah. One day I'm just going to send all my stamped images to my friends so they can fussy cut them. The ones who love it. All right, now it looks like she has an amputee finger. All right. All our scraps everywhere because I make a mess. Why not? Am I missing something? I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh, Olga, thank you. Nicole, you better watch yourself. I am gonna finish. You watch. You watch it, miss. Bet. It's on. I'm almost done. How about that? A link for the stamp set. Here, let me put it in. Wait, which stamp set? The Finnabair or the Recollections one? I guess that would be helpful to know which one we were talking about. I don't even know if that's in frame. Probably not. I'm just gonna go around the edge of my image with my Faber-Castell Pitt pen. Just because I don't like stark edges. Am I even in frame? Let's hope so. So you can look on Michael's website because I don't even know. It doesn't have a product number or anything. It just says Recollections, which is Michael's brand, Halloween clear stamps. And I don't have a description list of, or a supplies list of my wow, you can't even talk at all today, Nelly. I don't have a list of supplies in the description box below because I had no idea what I was making until 10 minutes ago. Because that's how I do it. All right, this is still a little damp. I'm going to, where'd I put my ink? Here it is. Oh, wait. This. No, yeah, there you can see it better. The anatomical heart with the flowers. Let me see. Hang on. I have it here somewhere. I gotta go through all my millions of stamps. Where is it? Of course, I can't find it right now. I can't find it right now. So what I'm gonna do is I will put a link in the description box below when yes, Jess, it is that's what I don't know why I don't know what it's called though. I don't know, but I can put a link. I can look it up when I'm done streaming and put a link in the description box after the fact. Not that that's helpful now, but it's the best I can do for you right now. Unless someone else can find the stamp online. All right, I'm just gonna add a little more to the bottom. It felt like those bristles were just, where's my spray box? My big old spray box. Let's use some of that green down there. Nicole, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not gonna finish in time. I'll just pretend it's done and then we can go from there when it's not done. All right, add a little more gold, throw that on there. It's not even showing up because it's so dark. All right, I'm not gonna fuss with that anymore. I probably will, but I'm gonna pretend I'm not gonna. Trying to play catch up with everyone's comments. Okay, now, I don't know. We're going to find out. I don't know because of the texture gel that's in here. I don't know if these stamps are going to stand, but we're going to give it a shot. And I don't want perfect impressions anyways, so it might work in my advantage. I'm going to use my Ranger Archival ink in jet black. I always call it black soot because I'm so used to distress inks. We're just going to do a little stamping just to give a little more interest, maybe, to the background. If not, I'll find something else. Oh, maybe a little bit sticking out. No. Thank you, Finn. I love blue and teal, or blue and emerald, I guess it is. But, and I don't create in them as much as I would love to. And I don't know why. And that's my own dumb fault. Like, I have my supplies in my studio. Why am I not using them? All right, so that's giving us just a little bit of texture in the background, but that's all right. Let's work on our little focal image here. I do need to put a piece of cardboard on the back because this is so thin. Yes. Do I have time? Do I have time? Yes. I got plenty of time. I don't know what Nicole was talking about. I'm not going to make it in time. All right. Get my scissors. My good ones. Maybe. You want to watch me cut a circle? This should be fun. Oh, let me see how big I need it. That's about the size. Maybe if I trace it. If I trace it, I could cut it. Probably not. All right. That's still like super wet in there. And this is just a piece of cardboard I had. Oh, I think it was from the top of my spray box, actually. I use everything. Oh God, that is your heart, is it not? Look, I'm like yelling at you. I'm all excited. Is that your heart? Cardboard is always, always great. Yes, see, I knew it. And now I feel like such a schlub because I don't know what it was called. I don't know what any of them, like I have to look at everything because I don't know what things are called. I just use them. So, you know what? I might need two because that's kind of deep. Let's throw some glue in there. Oh, what are we looking at? What are we? I'm trying to. Oh, Olga, you're so sweet. Ah, look at the glue. Right in the wet paint, because why not? How? How did I measure it and it's still too big? Let's cut another one. Running out of time. Hurry, hurry. Cindy, are you talking about my tattoos? I would assume that's what you're talking about. That's the only thing that's exciting about my arms. Oh, Olga, thanks. I'm so glad. Was it earlier, Finn, when you were live streaming and you were thinking of the names of your glitter, the glitter set? So it's natural. We all forget. That's still just a tiny bit too small. So I know I have, but I know if I put another piece of cardboard the same height, it's going to be too thick. So, oh, look at that. Another strip of cardboard. Who would have thought I'd have something on my workstation? I know. Okay, it's either my tattoos or my nails. And since my nails are no longer there, and I don't get the, oh my God, how do you do anything with those nails? Now it's my tattoos again. Which, that's all right. I'm proud of them. I like them. They make me happy. My mom, on the other hand, she was, it was funny because when I was little, she was going to name me Lydia. And One of my favorite songs, I had a 45 record of the song Lydia the Tattooed Lady. For the life of me, I can't think of who sang it. But my mom swears to this day that she should have named me Lydia because of all my tattoos. And they're not just on my arms, they're everywhere, except for on my face. I don't have my face tattooed, and I'm alright with that. I know what I'm doing. I'm running out of time, that's what I'm doing. I need tape. Alright, so instead of, because this stamped image is so flimsy, instead of using liquid adhesive, I'm going to use foam tape, which I probably should have thought to put this on here before, but you know, it's live, so why would I think to do something like that? Who would think to be prepared for a live stream that you know about for a week? Not me. I like to just wing it, because why not? Get another strip on there. Oh wow, I can't even, the chat's going so fast. Terry, I'm totally sending you all my stamped images to Fussy Cut, because I can't do it. There's no way. Fin tattoos are always interesting, especially for people who have them already. Oh, no, no, no. I'm completely fine. I mean, obviously, if you have tattoos and you have a problem with people looking at you, like, you know, like, I don't know. Isn't that a little bit redundant? I mean, not that people get tattoos for other people, but obviously you know it's going to draw some sort of attention to you. So, and I'm all right with it. The best is when, like, older people ask me about my tattoos, and I tell them about it, and, you know, like, the looks on their faces, they get, like, they're in awe of it, which is really nice. Is that one good? Well, it's on there now, ain't it? All right, that's on. Done. No, not done. Where are we at? Where are we at? Yes, Olga, that's the exact song I was talking about. Ooh, how do I play catch up with all these? Yes. Oh, Finn, I can only imagine. Why did you get that? Are you on drugs? Okay, 20 minutes. Okay, sorry, I needed a drink because I'm like parched. What was I doing? Does anybody know? No, I don't. I have people say to me all the time, and people will say, especially, we live in a pretty wealthy neighborhood, school district, and I'm not your typical wealthy mother. Are you laughing at me, child? Mm-hmm. My daughter is laughing at me. She's 15 and she's exactly like me, whether she wants to admit it or not. Anyway, people will say, oh my God, you have all those tattoos and that funky colored hair. What kind of job do you have? Like, do you work? What kind of job do you have? And I'm like, I'm an artist. I can look however I want. And I'm going to. So, what'd you say, Haley? Take that. How about that? Prissy mama. I don't even know if I'm lined up here. Probably not. It's probably crooked. Catching up. catching up. Oh, I got 20 minutes left? Man, I got this. Yeah, and then people, you know, right away is, oh my, do you make a living as an artist? And I'm like, no, I just do it for fun. My kids don't have to eat. I don't have to feed them. Why would I do it for a living? You know, I don't even know where I'm at now with this. Let's grunge it up a little bit. Like if it's not grungy enough. Should we? I feel like this is just, I don't know. I know what other supply I have. What are you taking from my studio? More paint.
Use a little black paint.
What are you painting this time?
Yes.
Huh?
McDonald's posters.
Oh. All right. Another thing in my studio that I loved and I don't use nearly as much is my Wink of Stella pens, brush pens. So I'm just gonna go over the hands. I don't even know if you can see that. Oh, Debbie, you're so sweet. Finn, did I miss what your dad said? Tell me I missed that in the chat. Something to go with the paper color. Let me zoom in. I feel like every time I get super close to the mic and I talk like I normally would, then I'm like yelling. All right, let me get this on here. I don't know. What could I add? See, everyone thinks live streaming is, oh, everyone knows what they're doing. They all got their stuff together. Nah, I just wing it. I like to think I have an idea. Oh, Finn, you bet you have to message me because it can't be a secret. I mean, I'll keep your secret, but my dad asked me when I got my first tattoo if I was on drugs. And I said, not at the moment. And he didn't find that very funny, so. All right, let me. I should have, like, cut up through there. Little sparkle glue. Look at that. Making a mess because my bristles aren't dry. How much time do we have? 15 minutes yet? Okay. For my birthday. Happy early birthday, Marie. My dad always used to tell me that. Yeah, isn't it funny how like our parents, whether we're grown or not, my mom, even to this day, is like, oh, Nelly, watch how you spend your money now that, you know, you don't have any work. You can't be out teaching classes and doing your shows. And I'm like, Ma, like, don't tell me how to spend my money. I'm a big girl. I just had my 39th birthday on the 7th. Whatever day that was. A couple days ago. What can I add? I know what I can do. Give me Finn's stamp set. Where's those scraps of paper that I had? We're gonna tie this in. How do I end up with like a 6-inch working space? Oh my! I literally have a 10-foot table on my work. That is my workstation. How do I end up with a 6-inch workspace? Let me zoom out so you can see what I'm doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put that aside for now. This into frame. Let's use, oh, what's on her hands? I totally put my paintbrush, set it in my trash can too. dry because it was a surface. All right, let's do that one. See, I like moons. I like suns too. Oh, hello. For the magic. There's quotes here. Duh. Duh, Nelly. Karen, we were just talking about, yeah, tattoos. I think that's what we were talking about. Doesn't even go there. All right. This is so tiny. We're going to see if I screw it up. I probably will. Because it's live, and that's what happens when you're live streaming. For some mark. Social distancing party in the driveway. That's funny. Don't push too hard. Something I struggle with small sentiment stamps is that I push too hard, and then where's my piece of, it's underneath me, and then I like mush it. Cindy, you should put the live streams up on like a projector with a sheet so the whole neighborhood can watch. Again, I guess I'll plug my my group, my new Facebook group for artists and live streams. It's not anything. I'm so bad at promoting myself or anything that I do. I'm terrible at it. It's not anything super serious. It's just a fun place for artists and art lovers alike to hang out and for artists to stream live. So the stream elements will put a link to that. Okay, heat set. Sorry for the loud noise. Cool it off as I have embossing powder everywhere. All right, who thinks I can cut this in a straight line? Not me. I know I can't. Up next, since we're getting down to that time soon, Olga, you're so sweet. I'm so happy to have you there. Came from. I'm sorry, Cindy, which stamp? The sentiment? The heart stamp. Oh, that is one of Olga's, but it's not. It's out of stock. It's not being. Olga, can you repeat that? Hey, Tiffany. It's not being made. I'm so terrible. All right, you know what? That's a little wonky, so we're gonna make this a little wonky. I could have picked a bigger set of scissors to cut out this little teeny tiny sentiment. All right, we're running out of time. Give me my marker. Give me my marker. Olga, they all want to know. They all want to know. Okay, next in the hop. Next in the hop is Jess at Matter of Crafts. And why does that look like a turd? I don't like the shape of that. It's terrible. Let me just try and straighten this out. That looks so bad. Jess is up next. Her channel is Matter of Crafts. There should be a link popping up to her channel as well. Jess, you can add a link too, please and thank you. For those of you who have visited my tip jar, I so appreciate it so much, and I really wish that I could see, I just see a couple notifications popping up, so, but I can't see who it was or what it was for, but I thank you so much. As a full-time artist, being out of work, it's hard. It really is. But we do what we can. We try and help each other, and that's all we can do. Even if it's as simple, you know, my neighbor needed tissues the other day and couldn't get to the store, so I put a box of tissues on her porch. No note. She didn't know they were for me or anything, but I had a spare box, and so those were hers. You know, it's the little things like that. It's not always monetary that counts. Okay, 10 minutes. Doing good. All right. Where do we want to put this? I kind of like it down here. What do you guys think? It's the new thing in quarantine, right? Nicole, I'll be right over and stand in your driveway for dinner. No, my husband made batelillos and something else for dinner, but it was delicious. Why would my husband? Tiffany, that's how it is because you're mom. That's just, it's like law. That's what it is. I don't know why. It is what it is. That, look, my kids are grown, not grown, but my kids are, my youngest is 15 and a half. My middle son is going to be 17 next month. My oldest is going to be 23 this year. So, like, it don't matter how old they are. I mean, earlier my daughter was in here. We were shooting the breeze about her getting, did she need black paint while I was live streaming? Of course she did. All right. All right. I think we're going to put it down here in the bristles, because that just looked a little, do we need something up here? I literally have 8 minutes. Is that even straight? Probably not. It was nice to be able to use my sprays that I never use anymore, use my stamps, use my inks, use stuff that I have in my studio that never gets used anymore because this, you know, because we all have new things, and I love new things, don't get me wrong, I love them, but why do we hoard all this stuff? But it was nice to use put a small Ouija set. Oh yes. Oh, I don't have time to stamp another one, but it's funny, I have resin planchettes that I was going to use on my look, I can't get my clear acrylic block right now, so this is what we're gonna do. I have resin planchettes that I was actually going to use as a background instead of this frame. So we're going to do that. See if I can get it on the paper because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, see, I think it got too blurry. Wait, embossing powder. Where's my paper? This. Dump it. Heat set it. Thank you, Karen. Oh, that's hot. on that little tiny piece of paper. Okay, dump this, cut that with my wonderful fussy cutting skills. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna do it. Just to prove Nicole wrong, who said I wasn't gonna get done in time. I probably just zoomed in way too far. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. Dry it, dry it, dry it. Oh yeah, those scissors are way too big. Okay, fussy cut real quick. Ooh. One thing I like about embossing with a thick border, you can literally cut right up against it and you can't even tell that your fussy cutting is terrible, like mine. Except for there when I can't cut a point. Okay, there. Marker. I got this, I got this, I got this. I'm such a goofball. That's all right. I don't know how else to be. That little dabble do ya. Let me get my tweezers out. I did have them out. There. Oh, there they are. I knew they were here somewhere. There. With popping in and out. There you go, Tiffany. I think you should. Oh, how much time do I have? 4 minutes. Everybody make sure to head over to Jess's channel. It's Matter of Crafts, and I have her link in a link to her channel in the description box below. And I'm just going to take my distress crayon, throw some on here, wet my finger a little, just go around the edges, because I like grunge. I love it, love it, love it. All right, thank you guys. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Again, thank you to everyone who went to visit my tip jar. It's so, so, so greatly appreciated. Thank you for everyone for engaging, you know, in all the fun conversation. And I hope you're having a great time on this hop. And I will catch you in the next one. 3 minutes. Should I talk for 3 minutes? Or should I just shut up? Is it done? Can I tell Nicole that I did it? I finished in my time? I think I can. I think so. What do you want to talk about? What can you talk about in now 2 minutes? Yeah, that was fun. It was. It, like, you freak out because your hour, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have enough time. I'm not going to have enough time. And you think like an hour is so long, and then before you know it, I totally just messed that up. That's okay. I can redo it. Before you know it, the hour's up, and we're moving on to the next one. And with that, that's where we are. Again, thank you everyone for hanging out. It's always a good time. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Can I talk for 3 minutes? Oh. I keep looking at the little clock on my laptop and I'm like, it's only 1 minute gone? 1 minute? What? I hope you guys are all inspired to alter a paintbrush of your own. I'm sure we all have some old crusty paintbrushes hanging around that you can always turn into art. So on that note, we are going to head to Jess's channel. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.